make my day.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke Challenge. And I just want to let you guys know, I actually did record this episode beforehand. I mean, that makes it sound like I did that a while ago. It was just now. But I was getting into 8 minutes into the video, and I was still just trying to find the first encounter for this area. It was Pelipper. There's just lots of Pelippers in here. I had to look it up. Apparently it's a 50% chance for Pelipper, and that's all I've walked into. And I decided to just pretty much cut that out because there's just no reason for you guys to watch me fight Pelippers for 8 minutes. So I'm gonna cut to when we actually find something else here. So yeah, let's see what the first encounter is. I'll meet you at the point where I actually find something besides Pelipper. Let's see what this one is. It's Pelipper. Okay, actually, instead of cutting this specific Pelipper out, I wanted to show you something. Because while I was recording, I did do one really cool thing, which, by the way, you can probably tell that Nosepass and Oranguru have leveled up a little bit just because of fighting the Pelippers together. And yeah, a Psychic almost one-shots these guys, so instead of doing Psychic, what I've been doing is Shattered Psyche. Check this move out, guys. This thing is intense. And I love this dance. That's so cool. And check this part out. This is awesome. Shattered Psyche. Oranguru, do it. Isn't that intense? That's so awesome. Okay, nice. Level up for Oranguru. He's level 35. And Nosepass leveled up too. Great. Awesome. Okay, now I will see you guys at the next encounter that is not a Pelipper. See you guys there. Alright. Well, finally, I found something that we haven't caught yet, but as you can tell, we're no longer at Route 15 because I went back to the Pokemon Center because all my Pokemon were low from training up. And then I realized that we never actually caught the Pokemon in Route 14 either, so I went back to do that. I'm going to try a Quick Ball here. Let's see if we can get it. Come on, Tentacool. Come on. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Got that one. Okay, now we can go back to Route 15 and try to get something else besides Pelippers. I was continuing on Route 15, and sometimes Eradicate would show up too, which again is another Dupe's Claws. And there is a Pokemon in Route 15 that we don't have. In fact, there's only 3 Pokemon we can find in that grass, and that is Raticate, Pelipper, and the other Pokemon I'm looking for, and I will show you that now that I've sent Tentacool to the box. See you guys there after encountering that Pokemon. Okay, finally! Alright, there it is, guys. That's the Pokemon I was looking for. Ah, geez, finally, that took a while. Well, this is very ironic, but I'm going to use a Quick Ball on Slowpoke. Let's see if it gets him. Come on. Got it. Yes. Alright. Nice. Alright. So I was very excited about this specific Pokemon because, first of all, actually, Slowbro is actually a super solid Pokemon. And some people think that Slowking is better. He's definitely more offensive. But I don't know. In my opinion, Slowbro is a very solid Pokemon. Like, his only problem is speed, but you can use Trick Room on him to make him move first regardless, so it's pretty cool. So we're not going to name the Slowpoke. We're going to send it to the box. And on that note, we're going to move over this way. Here's the guy in the kimono we had been waiting for. This is probably my favorite Pokemon character of all time. I don't know why. His name is Grimsley. And I just think he's such a cool guy. I really like the black and white, too. It kind of looks like yin and yang, and that's another thing I'm all about. Meditation, yin, yang. Man, oh man, what is going on today? Someone actually bothered coming to this kind of sad place? Well, no matter. I'll take you on. Keep you company. Tell me, Uncle Grimsley is going to flip a coin. Will it be heads or tails? Neither. I've never given that option. Astonishing. I had indeed been planning to have Skarmory snatch it out of the air as soon as it spun in the sky. A loss is a loss. I'll give you Sharpedo's info for your ride pager, then. Ride it to victory. Nice, we got Sharpedo. Maybe you don't need to hear this from me, but I'm going to tell you anyway. If you press B while riding on Sharpedo there, it'll jet forward and smash through rocks like those ones there. And here's a bit more unwanted advice. Po-Town lies at the other end of Route 16 here, but it's thoroughly occupied by Team Skull. You shouldn't go there unless you want trouble. Alright, so, yeah, that was kind of interesting. No matter what you tell him, heads or tails, you always end up winning the bet. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. But that's kind of Grimsley's thing. He just kind of always leaves things up to chance. And it usually works out for him, but not when it comes to the character, like your own character. You always end up winning against him. Okay, so anyways, we're moving on now because we have Sharpedo and we got Slowpoke, and those were two things that I was waiting for something very special. Let me show you guys what I'm up to. I have been waiting for this moment since, like, near the very beginning of our playthrough here. Let's see, where do I want to go first? Let's go here. Yes. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, Route 1, there's still a couple of areas left that we never explored because we never came back to the... did I say Route 1? I meant Island 1. We never went back to the first island because of a specific reason that I'm about to show you now. So we're going to go through Melee Meadow. Let's just... I mean, we already caught Pokemon in here anyways. I just want to use a Repel. So, let's see. We'll just go all the way down here. Where's the... Here we go. Max Repel. Nice. Okay. So, you guys probably remember this area. I'm going to go right through the flowers and end up right here. Now we're in Seaward Cave. We already caught the Pokemon here. This is where we caught our Diglett. Oh, wow. There was a Pokeball right here. Heal Ball. Nice. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything right here. So we can cross this water now. And we could fish for something, but we already caught something here, so I'm not really worried about it. But there's a Pokeball. Max Revive. Nice. Wow. Can't use that, but it's worth a lot of money. Okay, we'll jump down. And let's see. We'll just keep going down this way. And just going back, making sure we're not forgetting any items. Okay, so I'm going to take this route right here on the way back up, because we will have to go back up here. Well, I guess we don't have to, but I'm taking the steps down first, because that's the only way you can get here is on your way down. So, let's use Tauros. We're going to break through these rocks. Get this item. Expert Belt. Nice! So, Expert Belt, it's another one of those items, increases the power of your moves by 10%, but instead of a specific move type, instead, Expert Belt increases the power of all your super effective moves by 10%. So anytime you use a move and it does super effective damage, then you get to do 10% more power with that. So it leaves the room. Ooh, nice hidden item. it leaves room for a lot more possibilities with your item rather than just leaving it up to one very specific type of move. I'm just going back, making sure we don't forget any items. Okay. Okay, and then this was that path that I didn't go down earlier. It was right here. Okay. Alright, so we're at the bottom. Cool. Alright, well, I am excited for this, guys, because Kala'e Bay, there is a very special Pokemon that you can catch here. Not with a netball. I do, yes, I do want to use a Repel, because I don't want to accidentally encounter a different Pokemon in the water on the way there. Ooh, there's a Zygarde here, nice. Cool. By the way, guys, we're able to use those Zygarde cells really soon, and I'm totally getting Zygarde. I know some people don't like getting legendary Pokemon in Nuzlocke at all, but I think that's totally fair game. It's so much effort to get through a series in a Nuzlocke run, and technically legendary Pokemon count as static encounters, which has always been my rule for this playthrough anyway, so yeah, I will totally be catching legendary Pokemon. Don't worry about it, guys. Is there a hidden item here? No? I know there's something way down here. TM Roar. Meh, that's kinda meh. But yeah, so I'll totally get Zygarde, and Zygarde is especially fair because, like, collecting all those cells, you have to get 50 cells in order to actually get a Zygarde form that's actually, like, really powerful. Just for 50% form. Like, 10% form is fair. Like, it's strong, but it's not broken or anything. But yeah, anyways, we will be able to get Zygarde in Route 16, which was the next route, but instead we're going here first. Okay, so finally, the Repel wore off. Let's catch this Pokemon, guys. The reason why I waited until now is because I did some research on exactly what Pokemon you can encounter here, and besides that very special Pokemon, I have now caught every other Pokemon in this patch of grass, so I am guaranteed to catch this special Pokemon. I had a lot of patience for this, so I'm really happy to finally do this. But once again, I'm just gonna cut until I finally find it. So see you guys then. Okay, is this gonna be our encounter for the area? Is this it? Yes, that's it. That's it, guys. That's it. That was the Pokemon I've been waiting for this whole time. Here we go. Bagon, a dragon-type Pokemon. Pseudo-legendary Pokemon. I was so patient for this. It's finally here. And I came very prepared. Check this out, guys. Oh, nice. He already knows Dragon Breath. That's awesome. So, check it out. We're going to use Thunder Wave to paralyze him. Okay. Nice. He's paralyzed. Okay, now we're going to switch Pokemon. Golisopod. And you're going to see why I switched into Golisopod here. I came very prepared. If you remember me talking about... Okay, so now we finally got the test. Dark type does not do less damage against Bug. Okay, that's good to know. So this is why. Because I got False Swipe. So I'm going to use False Swipe to get Bagon down to 1 HP. That's kind of False Swipe's thing. It cannot kill Pokemon. It always leaves them with at least 1 HP. So, I'm going to do it one more time, just in case if that's like 2 HP or something. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure we could have one-shot it with a 40 power normal type move, but... Oh, no, look, it did go down a little bit more. Nice. Okay, so now he is paralyzed, and he's at 1 HP. This is literally the easiest possible catch rate you could get on this Bagon. And I'm going to use a special ball on this guy. I was kind of looking at which balls I had available. I almost went back and bought 10 Pokeballs so I could get a Premier Ball for him. But I think I want to use the Level Ball because, I don't know, the Level Ball looks kind of cool. And it fits for, you know, the extra catch rate fits right now because it catches Pokemon that are lower level than your own, which is definitely the case right now, especially because we had to wait to come here for so long. So yeah, I felt like it fit pretty well. So I'm going to use the Level Ball. It's at 1 HP and it's paralyzed, so we should have a very high chance of catching it. Yeah, that's a cool looking ball. It's unique and interesting. Got it. Alright, nice. We got a Bagon, guys. Tell me that wasn't worth waiting for. This is awesome. Yes. Bagon. Very cool. With its steel-hard stone head, it headbutts indiscriminately. This is because of the stress it feels at being unable to fly. So it's kind of cool. Bagon's whole thing is it's this little baby dragon Pokemon that desperately wants to fly. Its only dream in life is to be able to fly, and so the whole time you're training it, you're working together with this Pokemon to give it the ability to fly. Please give this Bagon a good nickname, guys. I really want a nickname for this one. So I'm going to add it to the party, actually. And I think, guys, I think I'm actually going to take Golisopod out. I really like Golisopod. It's like one of my favorite Pokemon. But we don't need it right now. We already have another water type. Bug type isn't actually going to help us out too much. We have other things to deal with that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to take Golisopod out. Thank you, Golisopod, for all the help, especially in catching this Bagon so easily. And maybe I'll use him again. You know, if we do need a bug type later for any reason, yeah, I'll totally take him out. But for now, not quite. We don't really need him. But yeah, so we got a Bagon, guys. Let's check out how good our Bagon is. 1 HP, paralyzed. He's just like barely clinging on to life. I'll heal him, don't worry. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, minus attack, but increased speed. You know, I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. In the end, when we have a Salamence, I think we're mostly going to be using special moves. And right now, it looks like Bagon's best attack stat between, you know, regular and special attack is the regular attack because it's higher. But I'm fairly certain that Salamence's attack and special attack end up just being balanced in the end. After it evolves to Salamence, and most of his best moves are special attacks anyways. So I think this is actually really good. I like this a lot. And then he has Rock Head, so it protects the Pokemon from recoil damage, so that's kind of cool. If we have any recoil moves, we don't have to worry about any damage returning to us. We can just do the solid damage without worrying about the retaliation. So yeah, that's awesome. It looks like Pokerus has spread to Nosepass. That's awesome. Hopefully it spreads to Bagon here pretty soon. Yeah, I like this nature, actually. Like, right now, it's a little unfortunate that he has lower attack, but I think in the long run, it's actually going to be totally worth it. So, let's heal him up. He can actually just get completely fully healed with a Super Potion, so let's just give him a Super Potion. And a Cherry Berry to heal the paralysis. Alright, there you go. Alright, Bagon, I will protect you with my life. I want to keep you for a very long time. Salamence is such a strong Pokemon. Like, I know I say that about a lot of these Pokemon, but seriously, Salamence, it's a pseudo-legendary Pokemon. It's really, really, really strong. It has incredible stats. Incredible. Okay. It's definitely going to be our strongest Pokemon stat-wise, by far. Like, right now, it's only a level 16 Bagon, but when it evolves, you watch, guys. It is going to be a monster. Okay, so now for hold item, I think let's just move the amulet coin over to him, I guess, for now. And then Nosepass, I don't know what you'll take. Let's see what kind of items we have. I mean, I could give him the Rocky MZ, or the Electrium Z, honestly. Either or. Maybe I'll do that, because he already has, like, really solid defenses. I don't think he needs any of these, like, defensive items. Like, scope lens, probably not going to use that. Yeah... Yeah, no, I think I'd rather just give him, like, a really strong attack, because his attacks aren't, like, that strong. Okay, would I use electric or rock type more often? I got him as a flying type counter, so honestly, like, either or would really help. And if I did use an electric move, I would probably use it against the water types, but I don't want him to fight other water types, honestly. So maybe I'll just give him the Rocky MZ. Maybe we'll go with that. Yeah, let's do Rocky MZ. If I ever really want to switch it, if I find out for some reason that an electric Z move would help more, I can always switch it. But for now, we'll keep him with the Rocky MZ. And let's go ahead and explore the rest of this area. Now that we already got our encounter, we don't have to worry about accidentally encountering anything else. So let's check it out. Let's see. Have to look closely for any items under the water. You know what? I'm going to use another repel. I don't want to... I just want to get through this area. So we'll scroll all the way back down again. Here we go. Max repel. Yep. Nice. Still have one more after this, too. I can always buy more. Alright, so let's see. I thought I saw an item there, but I guess not. Let's just kind of go around. I don't think there's any trainers here, which is interesting. Yeah, I don't see any items under the water, just fishing spots. Okay. This rock probably definitely has a hidden item on it. Yeah, that's kind of obvious, right? Okay, and then it does look like there's an item right here. Dive ball, okay. Now, let's see, is there any other hidden items here? No? Guess not. Okay, cool. So now, let's fly over to the other side of the island and explore the rest of the water there. Let's just fly right here. Okay, oh that's kind of weird that it spawns us right behind the rocks. Good thing there's ride Pokemon now instead of HMs, because if we came without an HM, it would be really annoying. What's going on here? Are these Corsola always here? Core! This Pokemon seems to be hurt. What will you do? Use a potion on it. Sorry, I know, I took way too long. Huh? I just left my Pokemon here to play for a little bit while I was shopping in town. I checked that there weren't any Pokemon here that would bully my Corsola, but there was a Marini hiding in the rocks. Oh, I want to fish it up and show it my wrath. Marini love breaking off and eating Corsola's branches more than anything else in the world. They hunt Corsola down mercilessly and gnaw and nibble on their branches. Sure, the Corsola's branches can regenerate and they'll eventually grow back, but that doesn't make it any less scary for Corsola. You were worried about my Corsola and trying to help them, weren't you? Thank you, you're a really nice trainer. Here, take this from me, it might come in handy. Wide lens. Oh, that's actually a really good item. It increases the accuracy of your Pokemon, so if you have some moves that have just like slightly unperfect accuracy, you can boost it to 100, or even if it's not, just slightly under 100% accuracy, it'll at least help you land those moves. It's a pretty good item, actually. So, yeah. Now, Marini is a really good Pokemon. It's really strong because it has, when it evolves, it gets a very strong move called, what is it called? Baneful Bunker. And so, Marini evolves into Toxapex. Toxapex's signature move is Baneful Bunker. And Baneful Bunker is like Protect, but it's not only does it protect Toxapex from damage, but it also poisons the enemy. And then his ability is, I forget the specific name. It might come to me later. Should I? Yeah, let's do it one more. But what the ability does is it makes it to where if Marini is ever fighting a Pokemon that has a poison status, Marini or Toxapex, whatever Pokemon has the ability, will always land crits. So it's really good because you can protect yourself from damage, poison them, and guarantee crits for the rest of the battle. Like, it's so good. It's an extremely defensive Pokemon, so it's really hard to kill, which would have been really great for... but that would have been really good for a Nuzlocke. However, the only thing is, the only way to catch a Marini is to have Corsola call for help. You actually cannot find Marini on its own. You have to have the Corsola call for help and then a Marini comes, which obviously is not the Corsola actually asking for the Marini's help. It's calling for help for other Corsola, but the Marini showed up to attack the Corsola. And the Marini will actually literally only attack the Corsola. It's pretty interesting. Until the Corsola's fainted, it won't attack you. It's very interesting. It works out that this wild Pokemon is the same level as Bagon, so he can get experience all on his own. Dragon Breath, it's pretty strong for right now. Plus, Dragon resists water. Dragon resists a lot of types, actually. So, he'll be fine here. We're just going to take down a couple of Finneons, get some good experience for Bagon. Breath again. I guess I should go over some TMs with Bagon and see if he can learn any of those. Gust? That's... what? That's interesting. I didn't know Finneon could learn Gust. That's weird. Okay, let's see if Bite does more damage. I'm just curious. Because I think Finneon might have a higher special defense. I'm not sure. Let's see. Go ahead, resist that water gun. Even though it's powered up by the rain. Yeah, that still did some pretty good damage there. Yeah, it looks like Dragon Breath is actually doing more damage. So, let's go ahead and heal. We'll use a regular potion. Because honestly, I'm not really going to be able to use potions very much in the game anymore. Like, we're starting to move to the point to where potions are practically useless, and it just used Attract. That's super annoying. I'll give it a couple of shots. I'll try Dragon Breath a little bit, but I'm not going to waste too much time here, because Attract has a 50% chance of making the Bagon not attack. Yeah, see, he's immobilized by Love. Yeah, and if Finneon just keeps doing that, it's going to be really annoying. So, forget it. We'll move it a Nose Pass. Water beats Rock, but we have a really high level advantage here. We'll be fine. Yep, so Attract only works on opposite gender. So, it didn't do any... it didn't affect us at all. Volt Switch. Okay. Nice. Yeah, as you can see, Nosepass leveled up a lot. From all these like wild Pokemon that I was specifically looking for, he's already pretty much caught up to the rest of the team. Alright, let's check out this island. I did see a swimmer in the water. We can always go back for that, but for now, I'm just looking for items and things. And, here, you know what? Let me check. Hold on. Melee C. Okay, so yeah, this is a new area. So, we can encounter a Pokemon here. And Finneon was Dupe's Claws, so doesn't count. Yeah, and I guess having Bagon in the front of the team isn't really helping right now, so... I don't know, but I really want Bagon to get experience, and I'm kind of just down for encountering, just catching the first encounter, whatever it may be, instead of, like, intentionally trying for something. But let's see what we can find until then. Okay, Tentacle, we already got that. Good thing I went back to Route 14 first, right? Okay, I should have probably healed. Are we gonna be okay here? Here, I'll just use a potion. Kind of test out Tentacle's damage. Shouldn't be very bad. I think we'll be alright to take this battle on our own. But I do know for a fact... Okay, so now I especially don't want to switch out Pokemon because Toxic Spikes are out. I do know for a fact that Tentacle's special defense is much, much higher than its regular defense. So I think Bite might end up doing more damage here. Let's see. And I really should go over the TMs on our Bagon. Wow. Yeah, see, he even resisted Water Pulse. It still did a lot of damage. Yeah... Bagon is just a little bit weak now. Like, he could probably handle the battle on his own, but I don't want to push it. No, I definitely don't want to risk our Bagon. That would be really bad. And I totally forgot that the Toxic Spikes were out. Well, at least we didn't switch out when there was 2 sets out. Because now that there's 2 Toxic Spike sets out, it badly poisons the Pokemon when they enter rather than just regular. Alright, come on. Don't call for help. Don't be annoying. Dang it, that's really annoying, because now we're poisoned and we have to take longer in this battle. And we have a type disadvantage, so I'm not pushing it. Wow, this battle's actually pretty annoying. Let's just go to Oranguru then. Psychic beats Poison, so we'll just one-shot both of these guys. So now we're badly poisoned, but that should be okay. Alright, let's do Psychic on this guy, the lower health one. You guys remember the strategy, why I do that on the lower health Pokemon first. So they don't call for help. Or so that it's less likely to call for help. Okay. Alright, one more Psychic, we'll finish this battle up. Okay, so now what I want to do before we move on is check those TMs on Bagon really quick. Alright, let's see what you can learn, buddy. Start at the top. Okay, Hidden Power, maybe. I don't know. I could always check. Brick Break. Yeah, sure. Brick Break is a good move. Fighting type, fighting and ground type have the most type advantages of any other type in the game. They beat 5 different types. And one of those for fighting is normal type, which is obviously a very common type since it's so normal. So yeah. I think this strategy for the moves on Bagon, I think I want to just teach him a bunch of powerful damaging moves so he can beat a bunch of different types. Since Dragon resists so many different types, he can take advantage of that. So Shadow Claw I can replace for Bite, since, again, Dark and Ghost beat the same things. And, yeah, this has more power. So, and it has a chance to crit, which I like better than having the chance to flinch. So yeah, we'll replace that. And then I saw Rock Tomb and Aerial Ace, too. I might use those. Okay, so Rock Tomb and Aerial Ace. They both have the same power. One cannot miss, and one has 95% accuracy and a chance to lower their speed. Let's see. Maybe Rock Tomb. Yeah. What would we get rid of, though? Is it worth to get rid of anything here? Definitely not Dragon Breath, because that's our only stab move. Shadow Claw is pretty good, 70 power. It doesn't really... We wouldn't really use Ghost moves on types that we're trying to switch out into, though. As to where with, like, Rock Tomb, we can use it against an Ice type. Then again, I wouldn't really want to fight an Ice type. What else would Rock beat? Fire. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll switch out Shadow Claw. It might be a little bit more useful. I think. What else? Yeah, let's do that. I can always teach him back again. Okay. And I want to keep Ember to help, like, beat any grass types for some reason. He'll resist the grass because he's Dragon, and then he'll have Ember to beat it. Plus, it's kind of like, I don't know, Bagon ends up learning a lot of, Bagon and his evolutionary line learn a lot of fire moves. They learn Ember, Flamethrower, and Fire Blast. So it's kind of like, it's kind of his thing. He always just learns the fire types. So Pokérus has spread to Bagon. Very good. He's now infected. Okay, alright. Well, awesome. Our Bagon is looking pretty well suited for battle as long as he levels up a little bit more. But for now, I'm going to end the episode right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit a like button for me, please, right under the video there. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. We'll explore the rest of the sea here and then finally move on to the story, like I said we were going to 2 episodes ago. See you there.